It is now 6 p.m. I hereby call this meeting of the Town of Babylon Rental Board to order. Good evening. My name is Carla Bryant. I am the Vice Chair of the Rental Board. With me tonight are my fellow board members, Member Marie Iadis, Member Kelly Medwig, Member Mike Murray, Member Pastor Vernon Shelton, and Member Mark Smith. For the record, we have a quorum present. 4 members are needed for a quorum. Before we begin hearing the hearings tonight, I would like to take a moment to explain our procedures. I will call the hearings scheduled one at a time in the order that it has been published in the legal notice and listed on the agenda. Starting with case number 1, the applicant or an authorized representative will be promoted to a panelist and asked to unmute themselves. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by me. The applicant or their representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that they wish to present to the board. If none, we will proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will then have an opportunity to speak. Please note, all comments or concerns must be spoken into the record. The chat function is not included as part of the official record. The applicant will be then called back up at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. A decision of the application will not be made tonight. We will leave the record open for at least 7 days so that any parties viewing the live stream from home can submit a comment. You will be notified of this decision by mail, or you may follow up with the rental office. Should there be open issues on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open for a longer period in the board's discretion to allow for time for the applicant to make such corrections. The rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void. So I would like to now call the first application, the new application, David Goldenberg, 916 5th Street, West Babylon. Can we get him promoted?
Yes, Madam Chair. I have David Goldenberg. I'm just going to ask that he unmutes himself. He's joining us by telephone.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hi,
Hi,
David.
my name is David. Yes, hi, I'm David Goldenberg.
Okay, and your address, please, David?
I'm sorry?
Your address?
The address is 916 5th Street in West Babylon.
Okay. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. So it looks like you have a legal 2-family home, correct?
That's correct. That's
Vice
correct.
Chair, I'm sorry, my apologies. I think I only heard the address of the property and not of
Not
where
his home
Mr.
address.
David Goldberg lives. Thank you.
Okay. Could you give us your address, sir?
Yes, of course. It's 916 5th Street in West Babylon.
Okay, so that is your home address as well, correct?
No, I'm sorry. I thought you meant the address of the property. My home address is number 4, Bridle, that's spelled Bridle, Court, Court, and that's in Oyster Bay, New York. And the zip is 11771.
Okay, very good. Now you have received the terms and conditions from us, and you agree with everything in the terms and conditions?
I do.
Okay, very good. And it is a legal two-family. It was inspected on 4/2, and it passed with no issues, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, very good. Would anybody from the board like to speak regarding this application?
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this application?
For the record, Madam Chair, there are none.
Okay, very good. Hearing none, we will leave the record open and reserve the decision to 5/19. At that time, you will hear from us, David.
That's wonderful. Thank you all very much.
You just need a
Okay.
motion for that?
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. Do I have a motion to extend the record and reserve the decision to 5/19?
Yes, I first the motion, Kelly Medwig.
Very good. Second by,
Maria
second.
Lucy.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, great. So we will leave that record open and reserve decision to 5/19. Okay,
Yes, thank you. Thank you all very much. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
thank
Thank
you,
you.
David.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Okay, I would like to call the second applicant, Bianca Nunez.
I believe Bianca is joining
evening.
us via telephone.
Okay,
Yes, good evening.
Bianca?
Yes,
Hi, how are you today? Can I please have your address, please?
my home address is 7751 269th Street in New Hyde Park, New York, 11040.
Okay, very good. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Can you state on the record that you agreed to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your application?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Okay, so it looks like you have a legal two-family, and it was inspected on 3/16, and it passed with no issues?
Correct.
Very good. Okay. Would anyone from the board like to speak regarding this application?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Okay. Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this application?
For the record, there are none, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Okay, do I have a motion to extend the record and reserve decision until 5/19?
Yes, I first the motion, Kelly Medwig.
Okay, thank you. Seconded by,
Maria Adisi.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, we will leave that record open and reserve decision to 5/19. At that time, you will hear from us, Bianca, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, the first renewal that we have, Mr. Robert Chambers at 38 Winter Avenue, Wheatley Heights.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, has he been promoted?
Oh,
Yes, you have Mr. Robert Chambers here with us. He's
Okay,
unmuted.
hi, okay. Robert,
yes, I'm here.
how are you today? Could you please state your address, please?
22 Orton Drive, East Northport, New York, 11731.
Very good. Okay, do you swear to tell, could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Can you state on the record that you agreed to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your application?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Okay, so Robert, you had an inspection date of 3/8/21 and it passed with no issues,
Correct.
correct? Very good. Okay, would anyone from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Okay, is there anyone in the waiting room that would like to speak on this renewal?
For the record, there are none, Madam Chair.
Okay, very good. So, hearing none, we will leave the record open and reserve decision to 5/19. At that time, you will hear from us. Is that okay, Robert?
That's okay. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Now, you have another property, Robert, and you're still under oath, okay?
We need a motion to extend that one
Oh, I'm
first.
sorry, thank you. Do we have a motion to extend the record and reserve decision to 5/19?
Yes, I first the motion, Kelly Medwig.
Thank you. Seconded by,
Maria Edisi,
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so hearing none, we will leave the record open and reserve decision to 5/19.
That's
Robert.
fine. Thank you very much.
So
Thank
you
you.
have your second property now at 94 North 22nd Street in Wheatley Heights. Remember,
Correct.
you're still under oath.
Yes.
Okay, the inspection date was 3/8/21 and it passed with no issues, correct?
Correct.
Okay, very good. Would anybody from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone in the waiting room that would like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, Madam Chair.
Okay, do I have a motion to extend the record and reserve decision to 5/19? Hello, do I have a motion to
Yes, I'm
reserve?
sorry. Yes, motion to reserve, Kelly
Okay.
Medwig.
Thank you. Seconded by,
Maria Edisi.
very good. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, very good. Hearing none, we will leave that record open and reserve decision to 5/19. At that time, you will hear from us. Okay, Robert?
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, so number 3 on the renewals, we have Miguel Alacron at 39 Washington Avenue, Wheatley Heights, New York.
Yes, Madam Chair, I'm looking through our waiting room and I do not see Miguel in there. And I don't see him under any of the phone numbers registered for his name. I will ask if he's in the waiting room to please raise his hand.
Okay,
If not, perhaps we can move on and I will circle back and chime in if I see him pop up.
okay, very good, no problem. Okay, so in the meanwhile, we'll move on to Quality Homes, number 4, which was 413 Albany Avenue, Amityville, New York.
Yes, Madam Chair, I'm promoting Ite Rosen to a panelist. I'll just ask that they unmute themselves.
Okay.
Good evening, all.
How are you?
Hi, Ite.
Itai,
Hi, Ite. Can you please give us your home address, please?
yes, it's 313 Ansbro Place in Belmore, New York, 11710.
Okay, very good. Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
Okay. Can you state on the record that you agreed to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your renewal?
Yes,
Okay, great. So it looks like the home was inspected on 4/8 and it passed with no issues, correct?
correct.
Okay, okay. Did we mention, Jorge, about the fence?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Carl,
Okay.
I have a question for Mr. Rosen, please.
Yes, sir.
sure.
How are you, Mr. Rosen? My name is Mike Murray.
Good evening, Mike.
You're aware of the stump in front of the property, if I'm looking at it to the left, and the bent up, rusted up fence, the 4-foot cyclone fence?
I am aware of the fence and we're working on that, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, very good.
Thank you,
Okay,
Paul.
anyone on the board, so we did have someone speak regarding this renewal. Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this renewal?
There are none, Madam Chair.
Okay, very good. Can I get a motion to extend the record and reserve decision to 5/19?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Thank you, Mike. Can I get a second?
Vernon Shelton, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Or any opposed?
No.
Okay, fine. So, hearing none, we will leave the record open and reserve decision to 5/19. At that time, you will hear from us, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Are you here also for 15 South Emerald Lane?
Correct, and 45 Croydon Road.
Okay, very good. Okay, well, we're going to start with 15 South Emerald Lane. Remember, you're still under oath, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so this one had a few inspection problems back in December 3rd. There was the siding, the tenant wasn't there. On the 18th of February, repair flooring and saddle at front door. And then it was re-inspected again on April 7th and it passed with no issues. If that is correct?
Correct.
Okay, good. Would anyone from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
Yes, Madam Chairman, I would. Mike Murray.
Okay.
I have a question on this property. The in the front of the property, the driveway is pretty beat up, needs a replacement, and the apron leading into the driveway from the street is almost gone. And the curbing in front of the house needs to be replaced.
Okay.
I have another question. Are you the owner or a representative?
No, I'm the representative.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm just writing down your comment.
Right, we got the driveway apron, and the front curb, please.
Okay, is there anyone else that would like to speak regarding this? No, we're good? Okay, is there anyone?
May I ask a quick question? I don't know if this is the platform to ask it.
Go ahead.
Do I need a permit for repairing the curb?
No, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this application?
There's no one right.
This renewal? No one?
There's no one registered, Madam Chair.
Okay, very good. Do I have a motion to extend the record and reserve decision to 5/19?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Thank you, Mike. Seconded by?
Vernon Shelton.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, we will leave that record open and reserve decision to 5/19. At that time, you will hear from us, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so now we're on to your third property. At 45 Croydon Road in Amityville, New York, correct?
Correct.
Okay, it was inspected on 4/7 and it passed with no issues?
Correct.
Correct, okay, very good. Okay, would anyone from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
No, okay, is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, Madam Chair.
Very good. Okay, do I have a motion to extend the record and reserve decision to 5/19?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Thank you, Mike. Seconded by?
Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, very good. Hearing none, we will leave that record open and reserve decision to 5:19. At that time, you'll hear from us. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Is Miguel in the waiting room at all?
No, Madam Chair, I still do not see Miguel in our waiting room. I promoted the next applicant, Shivjeet Nakai.
Okay, Shabib Nakai at 131 North 19th Street, Wheatley Heights.
Yes,
Hi, Shabib, how are you today?
good, good. Hi, how are you?
How are
All
you?
is well,
Good
thank
evening.
you. Okay. Shavit, can you please give me your address, your home address, please?
211 Brookside Drive, Athens, Pennsylvania, 18810.
Okay, very good. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Okay, can you state on the record that you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your renewal?
Yes,
Very good. Okay, so Shavit, your home was inspected on 3/29 and it passed with no issues?
yes, correct.
Good. Okay, do I have anyone from the board that would like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Okay. Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this renewal?
Yes, Madam Chair, we do have one member of the public registered to participate this evening. I'm going to promote them to a panelist now, April
Okay.
D. Edwards.
Okay, thank you.
I'll just ask, please unmute yourself.
Hello, April.
Hello,
Hi, April, how are you today?
I'm fine, and yourself?
We're good, thank you. So, what was it that you would like to speak about regarding 131 North 19th Street in Wheatley Heights?
Well, actually, I was just tuning in just to find out what was going on, the process for this whole thing. Nothing bad. I get along well with all of my neighbors. No issues with them at all.
Oh, okay, well, thank you. We appreciate that.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Chairman, can we just get the name and the address and swear them in, so for the record?
Okay. What is your name?
April D. Edwards Coleman. My address is
Okay.
130 North 19th Street, Wheatley Heights, New York.
Okay, thank you. And we're swearing you in. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good. So basically you were just coming in here to see what was going on. You have nothing to say in regards to this property.
Nothing at all. No issues at all.
Okay, well, very good, April. We appreciate you tuning in.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You can have a wonderful night, okay?
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye. Okay, so now we have number 8, Mahindra and Kudain Patel at 844 County Line Road.
We make a motion on that one?
We have to
Number
extend,
Oh, we didn't make the
Extend
motion
it.
on that one?
not yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
When she came in, I got all. Okay, so do we have a motion to extend that record and reserve decision to 5:19?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Thank you, Mike. Seconded by?
Vernon Shelton, second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, hearing none, we will keep that record open and reserve decisions to 5:19. Okay, Shavit?
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Okay,
Good
you're
night.
welcome. Have a good
Good night.
night. Okay, now we're on number 8. Mahindra and Kudan Patel, 844 County Line Road, North Amityville. Are they there?
Yes, I believe I promoted Kundan Patel. I'm just going to ask that they unmute themselves.
Okay.
Start their video if they're with us.
Kundan?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Kundan. How are you today?
Okay, how are you?
Good, good. Okay, could you please give us your home address, please?
2501 Dogwood Avenue. East
Okay.
Meadow, New York, 11554.
Okay, thank you.
Need their name too.
Oh, and the name Kudan Patel. This is Kudan. Is Mahindra on here as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's Mahindra and Kudan.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. Can you state on the record that you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your renewal?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you had 2 inspections. You had one in January. There was patch holes in the ceiling at the boiler room and spackle tape 1 coat. So it had to be re-inspected on March 25th, and at that point, it passed with no issues, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, very good. Would anyone from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No,
No, thank you.
I would, Madam Chairman.
Okay, go ahead.
How are you, sir?
Good. How are you, sir?
Sure. My name is Mike Murray. I see you just recently mowed the lawn within the last few days. I don't know if you're aware that you have that white PVC fence running on the side of the home for about 50, 60 feet.
Yes.
And outside that fence up to the street line, you are also responsible for, please. The grass is about 3 feet high and there's a lot of loose debris. In the future, if you could keep on top of that and just give it a mow when you mow the lawn and clean it up, please.
Sure, I will. Thank you.
There's just one other item, sir, please. Going up the sidewalk of your home, you go about 3/4 of the way up, you have one square that does need to either be repaired or replaced.
Is it by the light pole?
Excuse me?
Is it by the pole, light pole on the
No,
street?
it's when you walk into the property,
Uh-huh.
there's a driveway. To the left of the driveway, there's a sidewalk, a curved sidewalk.
Mhm. That whole sidewalk is done new.
You do have one piece 3/4 of the way up that is all cracked up, sir.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, does anyone else from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
Okay, is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this renewal?
There's no one registered, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a motion to extend the record and reserve decision to 5/19?
Motion by Mark Smith.
Thank you, Mark. Seconded by?
Maria DC.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, we will extend this record and reserve this decision. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, very good. You'll hear from us at that time.
Thank you. You all have a good night.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, we have now number 9, Robert Ellis at 294 Parkway Boulevard, Wyandanch, New York.
Oh,
Hello.
yes,
Hello?
This is Robert. This is
Hi,
Robert
Robert.
Ellis.
Hi, Robert. Okay, Robert, can
Afternoon,
you please give us your home address, please?
Our home address is 230 Fulton Street, West Babylon, New York 11704.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Can you state on the record that you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your renewal?
I do.
Thank you. Okay, so, on 4/13, your property passed with no issues.
That's correct.
Correct, good. Okay. Would anyone from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this renewal?
There are none, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Do I have a motion to extend the record and reserve decision to 5/19?
Motion by Mark Smith.
Thank you, Mark. Seconded by?
Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, we will leave the record open and reserve decision to that time. And that's when you'll hear from us. Okay, Robert?
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. You too.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, number 10. We have William F. Roggle LLC, 40 Henry Street in Wyandanch. William?
I believe Mr. Roggle is with us. I believe he's unmuted. You can just please address the board. Thank you.
This is Bill Roggle, 34
Oh.
Briarcliff Place, Huntington, New York, 11743.
Very good. Thank you, William. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Very good. Can you state on the record that you agree to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your renewal?
I have agreed.
Very good. Okay, so it looks like your property was inspected on 4/13 and it passed with no issues, correct?
Correct.
Very good. Okay, would anybody from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, is there anyone in the waiting room that would like to speak regarding this renewal?
There's no one registered, Madam Chair.
Okay, great. So can I please get a motion to extend the record and reserve this decision to 5/19?
Motion by Mark Smith.
Thank you, Mark. Seconded by?
Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, we will leave this record open and reserve the decision to 5/19. At that time, you will hear from us, William, okay?
Okay, I thank all the board members for their time.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Night.
Have a good evening.
Have a great
Thanks.
night. Okay, number 11, David Basil.
Yes, I'm here.
225 Oh, okay. He's in?
Yes, I'm
Yes,
here.
yes, Madam Chair. He's joining us by telephone. He's with us.
Okay. The property is 225 Bedell Street, West Babylon, New York.
Yes,
David?
yes.
Hi, for the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
David Basile, 217 Bedell Street, West Babylon, New York, 11704.
Okay, very good. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes,
Can you state on the record that you agreed to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your renewal?
yes,
Okay, thank you. So David, your home, your property was inspected on April 14th and it passed with no issues, correct?
that's correct.
Okay. Would anyone from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
Okay. Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this renewal?
There's no one registered, Madam Chair.
Okay. Do I have a motion to extend this record and reserve decision to 5/19?
Motion, Mark Smith.
Thank you. Seconded by?
Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, we will leave the record open and reserve decision to 5/19. At that time, you'll hear from us, David, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a great
You too, bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So we have now number 12, Sonia Schreiber. 90s, the property is 97 South 27th Street in Wyandanch, New York.
Yes.
Hi, Sonia. Can you, for the
Hi.
record, can you please state your full name and your home address?
Sonia Schreiber, 7035 Vesuvio Place, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33437.
Okay. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. Can you state on the record that you agreed to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your renewal?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So Sonia, we had a couple of inspections that took place on the 13th of January. You needed some smoke detectors, an electrical panel covering the garage. Then we re-inspected it on April 12th. You had some roof repairs, gutters, leaders, and it had to do some straightening up and some repairs of a fence and the storm door. But then again, you obviously fixed all of that. And then on April 19th, it passed with no issues, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, good. Would anybody from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
Nothing.
Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this renewal?
For the record, there are none, Madam Chair.
Okay, so do I have a motion to extend this record and reserve decision until 5/19?
Yes.
Motion by Mark Smith.
Okay, seconded by?
Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, we're gonna leave this record open and reserve decision to 5/19. At that time, you'll hear from us, Sonia.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good evening.
You're
Good
welcome.
night.
Good
Good night.
evening.
Good night.
Okay, so number 13, we have William Pfeiffer at 200 Cumberbatch Street in Wyandanch, New York.
Yes, I promoted Vanita Pfeiffer to a panelist, so just ask that they unmute themselves.
Okay, Vanita. She's still muted, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think they just unmuted themselves now.
Okay, Vanita.
Yes.
Hi. For the
Hi.
record, hi. For the record, can you please state your full name and your home address?
Yes, it's Benita T. Pfeiffer, 608 South Lake Victoria Circle, DeLand, Florida, 32724.
Okay. Could you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you state on the record that you agreed to the conditions of approval that was signed and submitted with your renewal?
Yes.
Okay. So now your property was inspected on April 6th and it passed with no issues, correct?
Yes.
Very good. Would anyone from the board like to speak regarding this renewal?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thanks.
Is there anyone in the waiting room who would like to speak regarding this renewal?
There is no one registered for this application, Madam Chair.
Okay, very good. So do I have a motion to extend this record and reserve decision to 5/19?
Motion Mark Smith.
Okay, seconded by?
Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, we are going to keep this record open and reserve decision to that time. Vanita, that's when you will hear back from us, okay?
Okay, thank you. You guys have a great evening.
Okay.
Have a good
Thank you.
Okay. So Communication, Katie, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
Madam Chair, if I could just for one moment impose, just for the record, I still do not see Miguel Alacarn in the waiting room or a phone number associated with them, just to let you know.
Okay, so now if he doesn't come on tonight, I guess we're just automatically extending it, correct?
I think we should adjourn it if he doesn't come on. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys want to finish the rest of the agenda and see if he comes on until then, before then.
I don't have a problem with doing that. Everyone's okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. So we received some addendums regarding certain properties. One, we received a letter and pictures dated from May 5th from Michelle Seta of 8 Westwood Avenue, Deer Park, regarding the property at 6 Westwood Avenue. We also had an email dated May 6th from Leslie Ann Road, the homeowner of 6 Westwood Avenue in Deer Park, responding to issues that were discussed at the meeting on May 5th. And then we had number 3, an email from Stephen and Sue Schneider of 3 Westwood Avenue, Deer Park, regarding the property at 6 Westwood Avenue. Do I need, Katie, I don't need to read those correspondences, right?
No, just as long as you all receive them.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, so we received them and they're
And
read.
we also have the addendum ones.
Yes. Oh, the ones that were submitted today. Okay. So I'm good with the communications, correct?
Yeah, do you want to read over the addendum ones now, or do you want to do it after the reserved?
We can do it now. So which one, like the 110 Emerald Lane?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Am I supposed to read the whole thing?
You can read the whole sentence. From the addendum that was sent by Diana this afternoon.
Oh, that one, you know what? I have the residences of 10 Emerald Lane. I have that one.
Okay, I can read the addendum in.
Yeah,
Okay.
Katie can read it.
If you could
Okay,
do
so
that, thank you.
Yep, the first one is a letter from the homeowner at 10 Emerald Lane South, Amityville. The homeowner wishes to remain anonymous, but has concerns regarding the occupants of 15 Emerald Lane South, stating that the house is a drug den. So this one is read and filed. Everyone received it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, number 2 is an email and pictures from Bonnie McGee of 75 Rockland Avenue, West Babylon, in regards to the property at 72 Rockland Avenue, West Babylon. They were on for a public hearing on May 5th, 2021. So that was read and filed. Everyone received it?
Yes.
And number 3, email from Michelle Watts of 56 Rockland Avenue, West Babylon, in regards to the property at 72 Rockland Avenue, West Babylon, stating the reasons why they are opposed to the property being rented. 72 Rockland Avenue was on for public hearing on May 5th, 2021. That's read and filed. Everybody received it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Carla, do you want to move on to the pending?
Okay. And this one, I'm just stating the name and that they'll be rescheduled or so forth, correct?
Right, you can just read them.
Okay, so number 1, we have Elsa Prado, 529 Secatog Avenue, East Farmingdale. It's pending for a while and will be on the agenda at some point. We have number 2, Dennis Kuttner, Double K Consulting, 13 Bedford Street, Wyandanch, New York. They'll be scheduled for a future. Number 3, John Bono, Oak Street Realty, 432 Sunrise Highway, West Babylon. Number 4, Francis Carroll, 36 Patricia Avenue, Deer Park, New York. We have number 5, Richard Ply, 2112 Lake Avenue, Deer Park, New York. Number 6, Fairfield, 1090-1094 North Allegheny LLC, and the address is 1090-1094 North Allegheny Avenue, Lindenhurst, New York. And number 7 would be Lori Fahrenkrug at 49 Irving Avenue, Deer Park, New York. Okay, was that fine, Katie?
Yep, we can go into the reserve calendar.
Okay, the reserve calendar, we have a new applicant. Okay, we have Raymond and Patricia Rosa. Can they be promoted?
Now, these are the ones who, a decision is being made.
Oh, these are decisions being made. Thank you. Okay, so do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve Vernon Shelton.
Okay, seconded by?
Kelly Medwig.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 All opposed? Okay, so we will be approving it tonight. Thank you. Okay, renewals. We have 1, Frederick Schad, 19 Brown Boulevard, Wheatley Heights. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve Vernon Shelton.
Seconded by?
I second Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Good. Okay. Number 2, Frederick Schad, 527 Nichols Road, Deer Park, New York. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve Vernon Shelton.
Seconded by?
I second Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any opposed? Okay, great. Let's move on. We have number 3, Robert Fusaro, 26 Commonwealth Drive, LLC, at 26 Commonwealth Drive, Wyandanch, New York. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve Vernon Shelton.
Seconded by?
I second Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, good. Number 4, we have Godwin Bristol at 31 Cumberbatch Street, Wyandanch, New York. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve Vernon Shelton.
Very good. Seconded by?
Kelly Medwig. I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, great. Number 5, Leslie Road, 6 Westwood Avenue, Deer Park, New York. Do I have a motion to approve, deny, or extend this application? Do I have a motion to extend this application?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Okay, seconded by?
Maria Adisi?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
When are we extending this record to? We have our next meeting is May 19th, or the following is May 26th.
Just maybe to the next one and then just see where we are from there, 519? Or what? Yeah, it's a 519.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, number 6, Doug Lucatis, 22 Eddy Avenue, North Babylon. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Okay, seconded by?
Maria Adisi?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, good. Number 7, Tim Donahue, 32 Santa Barbara Road, East, Lindenhurst, New York. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Seconded by?
Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay. Number 8, Luis Bueno, 604 Carl's Path, Deer Park, New York. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Thank you. Seconded by?
Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, wonderful. Number 9, Anslam Joseph, 29 Duke Street, Deer Park, New York. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Thank you, Mike. Seconded by?
Maria Adisi.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, great. Thank you. Number 10, John Solomon, 79 State Street, Wyandanch, New York. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve, Mark Smith.
Okay, seconded by?
Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Number 11, Matt Asari, 72 Rockland Avenue, West Babylon. Do I have a motion to extend until 5/19?
Motion to extend to 519, Mark Smith.
Okay. All, seconded by?
I second the motion. Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, very good. Number 12, Lawrence Chipone, 904 11th Street, West Babylon, New York. Do I have a motion to approve this property?
Motion to approve, Mark Smith.
Thank you. Seconded by?
I second Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Number 13, Quality Homes at 30 South 31st Street, West Babylon, has been extended to May 19th. The acceptance of minutes is pending for May 5th. Upcoming meetings is May 19th and May 26th. Do I have a motion to adjourn the
Well,
meeting?
Before we adjourn, can we circle back to number 3? Has
Oh,
he
yes.
joined us yet, Matt?
No, for the record, Madam Chair, Miguel has still not joined the meeting.
Okay, so then Katie, what do? We have to
Adjourn.
adjourn this? Okay.
We need a motion to adjourn.
Yes. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion, Mike Murray.
Okay, seconded by?
Vernon Shelton, second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Okay. So now we're here to motion to adjourn the meeting at, call it at 6:57 PM.
Motion to adjourn, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
I'll second Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?